I'll make it not make it quick, but Miggy told me about the whole thing. Um, I kind of I guess I'll just say like what he said was like I mean he said like you're very business orientated these days and how robbing people for fun does not help with business. That's like the most shortest TLDR I can give. And he said that's kind of why he's gone doing his own thing because he just essentially wants to go do whatever the fuck he wants and then not have to have you pick up the pieces, I guess. Um, would you say that's accurate, or would you not say that's accurate?
Mm, yes and no. I think everyone's delusional as fuck who thinks that I've changed in any way, and I've had the same fucking mindset since day one.
I don't think he said change, but that's what he said that you're like, you know.
That's what everyone's making it seem like I've changed, but had the same
No,
mindset since back in the day.
I mean I kind of like said to like Miggy as well. I was like about like you. There's been like plenty of times where you've flamed me because I've gotten done stupid shit and tried to stir shit and robbed someone for stupid shit, and you've like I guess told me off, right? And I guess I guess it comes down to like a thing of I maybe feel like it is sometimes comes across as like a burden, like being like the guy that just does all the dumb shit and what I like doing. Like that is something that I've always liked doing ever since I fucking came to the city. I've always liked just the robbing random people, and if someone says the wrong thing, kidnap them and do whatever the fuck, like torture them a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just that stupid shit. And you know, you've always not wanted me to do that, which I agree with. I don't blame you. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say and hate you for it because I do understand. Like, or like business is business, and money is very important in a world like this. So I will never sit here and um fault you for doing that. I just think from what it seems like is Miggy, Kyo, and Raul, they want to do that without you having to pick up the pieces. Because I feel like I like consequence. So like, there was a time and period where I, with alongside my friends, being NBC, we would go and do the fucking stupid shit, go and rob random people, and then had to deal with the consequences. That I for me and for them, that was the fun part. And I feel like in Hydra, the consequence isn't necessarily always there. There's been a lot of times where the consequence has been there, but not necessarily it's always been there. If you understand what I'm saying, do you know what I mean?
mm, yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Like if I went and did something to someone, they'd be like, "Fuck!" Like they would call you and be like, "Yo, like he did this, man. Like, what do we do from here? Like,
I just
what
don't.
happens now? Like, you know what I mean?"
I
And then
understand.
you would be
I don't
like,
know.
"I'd get him to apologize or something." You know what I'm saying? Just something like that. That's like an example. Whereas like I kind of like the whole, you know, I fuck someone over and then they try to come like basically I like being on my tiptoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, I guess this is the way it is. But the truth is, I even said to Miggy, I probably ain't gonna be around. That's the truth. And like if I do start coming back around, then I probably want to start doing the stupid shit with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You're,
sorry. I don't know. I mean, truth is, I kind of expected it. Just to, I don't know, consider like. I mean, I know I brought you in kind of too, but like it was mostly like a Miguel thing at first, right? So,
yeah.
um, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't really agree with a lot of the reasons, but I mean, truthfully, if like being around like Miguel and shit's gonna make you happier, then it's all that really matters. And like I said, I don't really. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight for anyone, and whatever happens, happens. Like if you want to go roll with them, that's fine. It's not gonna be something where I don't fuck with you anymore or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I know, I appreciate that. I mean, regardless, like, I love you, so to me, it doesn't. I don't think it changed anything between us. Just, I just sometimes don't want to have to put that burden on your shoulders of you having to like, oh, fucking Alan did this, and I gotta fucking deal with this shit. And I kind of, I like the idea of just doing fucking dumb shit all the time, and then
Yes,
having to deal with it.
that's where like I can't agree with you when you say things like that. To be honest, but like again, I think the end goal is you'll probably want to be rolling with them when you do come around, which is fine. But like I don't know, the reasonings I just don't agree with.
Yeah.